Hi, welcome to the Coffee Chat Show here on Buzzin Pattaya, the show where we talk about things that are happening right here, right now, as well as general news, tips, information and advice. And today I'm delighted to be joining me on the show. Darren, how the devil are you, my man?
Good, mate, you?
I'm very, very good. Guys, this is Darren from Key Visa. I mentioned him many, many times on the channel. Very knowledgeable man. We're going to talk about lots of things to do with visas, important information you guys need to know. Before we get into that though, mate, how you been doing?
Yeah, all right, you.
Yeah. Have you been benching any oxes and cows and stuff like that lately?
I started back again, actually.
Yeah.
I had a three-month break. Not through injury, just
yeah.
I was just a bit tired, you know, so with the
a bit tired, he lifts houses for fun.
But I did okay. I mean, first week back after 3 months of benching, near enough 200 kilos, so I was quite happy with that, you know.
Oh yeah, just a casual 200. Yeah, but you're aiming for 250 this year, aren't you?
Hopefully, yeah. It might not be this year.
That's a quarter of a tonne.
Yeah, no.
That's a quarter of a tonne.
Yeah.
I'll just say it one more time. That's a quarter of a tonne.
And when you see it on the bar, it looks really scary. It's over 6 plates a side.
The only plates I know are full up with chicken curry and egg fried rice, mate.
And this is, I mean, that's raw as well. That's
wow.
That's just with straps on. There's no super suit or anything. It's just pure.
Unbelievable.
Pure aggression, you know.
Fair play.
But yeah, it's.
So if things don't go well in the visa office, and that you go and give them a bit of a shake about it.
The weights, yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah. So obviously there's been a lot going on, a lot of stuff changing, a lot of legislations and all these kind of things. I mean, I'm a bit of a mess with it. I mean, what is actually happening? I mean, you know, what's the latest on the ground out there?
Yeah, it is a bit weird. I mean, there seems to be one section saying one thing and then another section saying another.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go today.
Yeah.
It's not a quotable.
Yeah.
But this is what I know.
As it is as we speak.
As it is as I
That's
know
fair enough,
now.
yeah.
Okay, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay. As from the 1st of April, people coming to Thailand don't have to do the PCR check 72 hours before they come.
They don't have to do it before they come?
Before they come now.
Oh, okay.
Now, whether I would or not, I mean, I always thought that was for the actual airline. But Thailand said they don't need it. So,
oh, okay.
You know, I would check with your airline whether they need it or not before you fly.
Yeah.
Some may still need it.
Okay.
You still have to do the PCR check when you arrive.
Okay.
And then 5 days later, you have to do another PCR.
I thought they'd scrap that.
No.
Wow.
But you send it on the Palmor.
So it's your own one. You don't have to go and actually do one. You can just do your own one.
Correct.
Oh,
but,
okay.
As we know, nobody's doing it.
Don't say that. You can't say that. I can't imagine what you're referring to. So you don't do one before you leave.
Yeah.
And then when you get here, you've got to do one. And then 5 days later, you've got to submit your own version.
Correct. On their own platform, which is more important. Now you'll have to get a Thai to help you because they haven't got an English version, even though it's designed for tourists. You know.
Yeah, that works, isn't it?
Yeah.
Welcome to the country. By the way, can you read Thai?
Very smart.
Well, that's good though. I mean, do you think that's going to have a massive impact on people coming out here?
Not really.
Do you not think so?
I think guys are not scared of the PCR, but I think people just want to get on a plane. So. They just want to get on a plane, they want to come here. They don't want the aggravation of like the Thailand Pass, which we'll talk about in a minute, They just want to come here, get on a plane, get off at Suvarnabhumi, get in a taxi like we always used to do, knackered, half pissed.
And straight out
to the hotel, Have
to
a
the
shower
bars.
And off you go.
To the bars, not the hotel. But do you know what though? Funny thing is, and I've been showing this on the channel recently, you know, things are starting to really get up some speed now. You go into like LK Metro, Soybean, all that area, there's a lot of bars open, there's a lot more activity. It's really starting to show signs of recovery, slowly but surely.
Yeah, I think some areas in Pattaya are bouncing. I mean, there's other areas of Thailand that are really bouncing. That, you know, I've been told, I've got friends in different areas who are telling me that, you know, places like Phuket, you know,
I've heard.
Busy, but it's not as big as it, so
and
not as many areas. So it's only like having Bangla Road, and then you've got you've got Soybean and a bit of walking street. But I do think that in time it will get back.
Oh,
I do believe there's a lot of investors. I mean, the Russian thing hasn't helped. Well, that's nothing to do with us. But obviously, that, you know, when them people hopefully start coming back and start investing in clubs and different things, then, you know, things will look better.
Brilliant.
Now, as far as the PCR check coming in, and the Thailand Pass, what they call the Thailand Pass, which is a QR code which has all your details on it.
Yeah.
So what they do is they scan it, and it brings up on computer everything about you, your visa, everything.
Okay. Doesn't tell you where I've been, does it?
No, you won't let you in. But they're revising that on the 1st of July.
Are they? Okay.
So rumour has it that it could all be scrapped.
Okay. So when you say they're revising it in terms of like say just looking to scrap it or
scrap it,
is it not really working?
They've realised now that the Thailand Pass is too much paperwork for officers to check at the airport. But not only that, it's aggravation being put in front of somebody who just wants to go on holiday. When no one else is doing this.
Yeah.
And all you get is a QR code, and you never ask for that again.
Yeah.
So if you go out again,
that's true.
You've got to do it again.
Yeah.
So if you think, while I'm in Thailand, I'll nip out to Singapore with my missus and I'll come back, my partner, then you've got to do it all again.
Yeah, it's not good.
So it's aggro. People don't want to be doing it,
Yeah.
Sticking with the Thailand Pass, if there's anybody out there that struggles with paperwork, it's not brilliant on computers, if you look on my website, which is keyvisathailand.com, which
we'll put the link in the description. Yeah, no worries.
There's a section on there called Thai Pass, and it tells you everything you need to do step by step. Now, if you don't want to do it, then you can send us an email, and our marketing manager now has taken over doing Thailand passes for people here.
Yeah, brilliant. That's good. That's good.
And the charge, I can't remember what she charges, but it's little money. You know, it's only small pennies, and she's got an English bank account as well.
I think the thing I like about
she'll get everything ready for you, and I think she's done about 12 already up to now.
Has she?
And
fantastic.
And she's really obviously she does all my websites. So she's pretty.
I must admit, I think sometimes it's not about the money; it's about the peace of mind that when you've done it, you know it's done properly. Because the amount of times I fill in forms, I don't know what you guys are like watching, but I fill in these forms. I think, okay, yeah, I've got that. Yeah, that's good. I go to what I need to do it for, and I'm like, oh man, really like. I've got to do this bit now, I forgot this, I haven't done. So I think, like you say, to have someone that you can just literally email and say, right, Darren, I want it sorted, what's the cost, who do I speak to, how do I do it, and it's done and dusted, I think that, for me, is a bit of a winner.
I mean, I'm saying that because I'm not trying to push the services, but I know how many people struggling with it.
I hate it.
I get them in here every single day saying, it took me a week to get it all right. Know? This girl's knocking them out in 5 minutes. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure, mate. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, if you need that sort of help, for us, it's not big money, but she'll help you, and that's what it's all about.
Well, what I'll do, guys, is I'll put Darren's email in the description below. So just, at the very worst, just ping down an email, ask the questions. At least you'll get an answer back and know where you are and what you've got to do with it. And then, obviously, if you do want to utilise these services, well, they're there for you. So, for me, that's a winner for me. I'll be doing that because I'm hopeless at the paperwork.
Yeah. They've just started a new Phuket pass.
All right. Okay.
Now, not a lot of people know that.
I was going to say, I didn't know that. It's a Phuket Pass.
Phuket Pass. Now, people think, if I'm going to travel from Pattaya to Phuket, I need to do the pass. No, it's only for people coming in from outside.
Oh, okay.
So if you're coming from Australia or whatever, and
so if I want to go down there, it's fine.
It's fine.
Ah, right. That's
because you're already in Thailand.
Yeah, because I'm in Thailand.
Already,
yeah.
So, but people who are coming in have to do the same.
Right. And that's out when's that been put into place?
Now.
That's in now, is it? Okay, so if we need information on that, again, get in touch with you.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same.
Fantastic. Oh, well, that's good to know.
The only difference is the flight details.
Wow.
Which is obviously, where you're coming from, okay, this is important. If you're coming back to Thailand on a retirement visa or any sort of long stay visa, marriage visa, we know that you have to show $20,000 in insurance.
Yeah.
Agreed?
Yeah, because it used to be 50, they reduced it, didn't they? Okay.
To 20, yeah. That's the only good thing they haven't. But I mean, I believe that's going to go shortly as well.
Okay.
But let's see what happens on the 1st of July, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, let's say you've got 9 months left on your visa, but you only buy a 3-month policy. The immigration will cancel your visa and give you 30 days.
Do they?
They do. So you have to make sure that your policy, when you come in, lasts the duration of the visa that you've got. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, so I've got 9 months left, I've got to have 9 months insurance.
So guys who've gone home and lost the visa and coming back in on a 30-day and wanting to change to a retirement visa, they can just, they can just get a standard 30-day policy,
Right, I'm with you.
So if you're coming in for 6 months, 6-month policy. If you've got a visa, retirement visa, let's say for 10 months left, get a policy for 10 months.
And they're flexible in the policies, are they? They can adapt to the duration.
Yeah. As long as the coverage is 20,000 US, they're fine. But people are not noticing this until they get into the airport, and the officer's saying, "Well, hang on a minute, you've only got a policy here for 1 month, but your visa's valid for 9 months."
Yeah, because if you get a multi-entry visa, I guess you go out the country thinking, "Oh, jobs are good, and I've got another 8 months of a visa."
But it doesn't protect it.
Yeah. Wow.
The insurance overrides it at the moment.
Wow.
So just be careful with
that. That's a great shout.
I'm not an insurance specialist, but I'm just telling you what's happened to people we've seen,
Yeah.
Which is...
That's a good point to know. I mean, I didn't know that. So, yeah, there you go, guys. If you are going out and coming back and you've got a long-stay visa, just check your insurance, like Darren says there, because last thing you want to do is get there, stood there and again, sorry.
30 days, mate.
Not good.
I mean, you can still get your retirement visa back. When we're seeing people like us, we'll just facilitate it for you. Just do it. Won't get your old visa back, but you'll get your new one back.
I'm laughing because if you didn't see, like we've done this our third video now, and all jokes aside, Darren's very, very knowledgeable.
And by the way, these coffee mornings you have to get your own coffee.
But we've done these videos, 3 videos. Darren's been here a long, long time, very, very established, got a fantastic reputation. But the reason I was laughing then is because we were calling you the facilitator last time, weren't we?
That's right.
If you need something doing, the facilitator can facilitate. Anything. I'll leave that there.
Anything, yeah.
Brilliant. Anything else?
Yeah. Immigration at the moment are quite hot within Thailand on marriage visas and business visas. Now, a lot of people don't realise if you're married and you get divorced, you lose your visa at the same time.
Okay.
Because the visa is attached to the marriage. It's not attached to you.
Yeah.
So what you have to do is, let's say you get divorced tomorrow, you have to go into the immigration within 7 days to have your visa cancelled.
Okay.
What you can do, depending on age and circumstances and requirements, you can then change from that visa to another style of visa within that 7 days.
Okay.
You still keep your non-immigrant status.
Oh, right, okay. That's good.
Now, the one that people get caught out on the most is the business visa. Frank works for Jimmy. Frank's got no work. Sorry, Jimmy, I've got to let you go. Well, I've got 9 months left on my visa. You keep that, it's no problem. But Frank don't pay his tax.
Right, yeah.
So when Jimmy goes to do another visa style, marriage visa, retirement visa, immigration look on the computer, hang on a minute, when did you finish work? Well, we need a letter from your boss, who you work for.
Right.
We need a copy of the letter from the Labour Office showing when your work permit was handed in. Now, we know that for overstay, the limit is 90 days. You go over 90 days, you're going to get deported. So you're sat there thinking, well, he's a good lad, Frank. He's let me keep my visa.
Yeah, I'm good for 6 months, 8 months.
But you finish work. The work belongs to the business visa and work permit belongs to the company.
Yeah.
Doesn't belong to you. I get asked questions all the time. Darren, I want a work permit and I want a business visa. Right, okay. Who are you working for? Well, I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Well, hang on a minute. It doesn't work like that. The visa and the work permit are got by the company, not by you.
Gotcha.
So if a company asks you to get a work permit yourself and a business visa, you say no, because it's attached to your company. How can I get it when it's attached to your company?
Sure.
So they have to get it for you. But there isn't a work permit out there that allows you to wander around every single place in the world, in Thailand and get a job. There isn't that available.
I was going to ask that as well, because I get asked these questions and I don't really know the full ins and outs of it, but you're quite limited in what work visas you can get, aren't you?
No.
You can't just go and do any old kind of work. You've got to have the specific. You can't do a job, is it, that a Thai person can do? Is it something like that? I can't remember.
Yeah, but if you look at the list, it's things like basket weaving and.
What's wrong with basket weaving? I'm good at
that. Basket weaving and buffalo racing and stuff like that. You know, it's stuff that we wouldn't normally do anyway. But as being a manager. You say, have I got time?
Yeah, you carry on, my friend.
Listen, anybody out there, you listen to me. I put off probably 20 people a month from getting a work permit and a business visa. Okay. Mm-hmm. Because any lawyer can get you a work permit and a business visa to work in your own business, for argument's sake. Let's say it's a little shop or whatever, yeah? What they don't tell you is that you need to have 4 members of staff. What they don't tell you is you've got to pay VAT, tax, national insurance, your yearly accounts. Your the list is endless. The reason I know this is because when I first started, I got a work permit, and next thing I got a VAT bill for 80,000 baht, and I'm like, what? I haven't sold anything yet.
Yeah.
But to keep your work permit, you as a foreigner, you have to earn 50,000 baht a month.
Yeah.
If you don't earn that amount of money, you can lose your work permit. So if you're not earning that, you've still got to pay the tax.
Yeah.
On that amount of money, which you know and I know, but people out there don't know. So you get a guy, I've got a little shop, and what do you do? Well, I make waffles. Well, mate, you're going to last about 5 minutes because you're not going to turn over enough money
it's a lot of waffles.
to cover your work permit.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, an average work permit in tax, VAT, accounts probably cost you 200,000 baht a year.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Yeah,
round about that. I'd go with that.
And that's before you start the year. That's the and you've got your rent and everything else on top. So, if you're going to start a business, guys, in Thailand, make sure it's a fairly lucrative business. Otherwise, you're going to find your overheads are more than your income.
Talking about visas, I mean, obviously, I guess one of the biggest things that you deal with is retirement visas.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, how easy is it to get a retirement visa nowadays? I mean, obviously, you've got the requirement to have funds in the bank still, or is that facilitatable? That's facilitatable. Okay, we'll leave that one there. So, I mean, a visa, how long would a retirement visa take you to process? Say someone comes to you today.
Okay. Jimmy's over 50. You've got to be over 50, Not 55, 50 in Thailand.
Yep.
He walks in my office with a 30-day visa only. Just a visa from the airport, visa on arrival. We can change that to a non-immigrant retirement, help him open a bank account, facilitate what funds are required. He can then pick up his passport in 15 working days with a 15-month visa in it, bank account, all done.
Happy days. Happy days,
so,
there you go.
It's when you talk about retirement visa, it's shelling peas.
Okay.
It's so simple, but you do have to go to an agent. You can't just go and do it yourself.
Yeah.
Otherwise, immigration will kick your ass out the
well,
door.
Then immigration. Well, I know close to 800.
Put this in the bank for me, I know.
You've in a world of trouble.
Yeah. So
brilliant.
No, but it is retirement visa. If you've gone home and you've lost your visa because of COVID and you couldn't get back, we'll just come on a 30-day visa, and then everything else can be done here. And I know a lot of your viewers have come to us and done that. A lot, and they're all happy. They send me an email, we give them the price, the rundown of what we do. They tell us they come in and we get ready for them. A couple of snippets before we
go for it.
You're ready to
go for it, my man. What you got?
I know your helper's starving to death.
Bo's looking at the other side.
Not eating yet.
I haven't even 10 minutes.
Okay, UK passport renewals.
Yeah.
If you need to renew your passport here, we do them from here.
Yeah.
But they are taking up to 10 weeks.
Is that because of a backlog, or they just don't have the staff now because of COVID?
Okay, both.
Is it?
Well
right.
done, yeah.
Okay.
In Bangkok, they have their own passport office. Now, they used to have 4 to 6 members of staff. They're running on 2.
Cool, wow. Yeah.
So what's happened is when they're getting deliveries, pallets full of passports, they haven't got time to see people all day and then clear the passports that have just arrived, you know? Okay.
So a good tip then is if your passport is due to expire...
Don't leave it till the last minute.
Yeah, lastminute.com.
You know, no disrespect to my clients or future clients, but it's very, very stressful when somebody comes in, they've got 1 page left, they've got 4 weeks left on the visa, and they want us to, you know, do a Paul Daniels and pull one out of a hat for them, you know? I mean, the best we can do is, they don't have a fast track service overseas, not like the UK, so you're stuck with the time that they give you. Okay,
well there you go guys, 10 weeks it's going to take, so make sure you check your passport, check your passport.
Months in advance, UK visa, if you're thinking of taking your missus back to the UK just for a holiday, at the moment it's taking about 6 weeks.
What I do want to say on that situation, you know, guys, all jokes aside, I know we have a bit of a laugh about it, we've been friends for years, but all jokes aside, if you are considering bringing back your missus to another country, be it wherever it is in the world, Darren's got a list as long as his arms, plus, of successful visa applications. So do come and get in touch with him, because it really is a very complex visa process that Darren makes very easy. So come and talk to this man. It could save you a lot of hassle.
Yeah, UK's been made a little bit more difficult now that India make the decision.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, Bangkok embassy English embassy don't have a visa section now.
Oh wow.
They've just got 2 people who print visas.
Okay.
What happens is India make the decision, and then they allow Bangkok to print the visa.
Wow, never knew that. Yeah, that's my thing I've learnt new today.
So it's different. You know, people say, "Oh, I've done it myself. My mate Bird got a visa in 2 weeks." Listen, it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
Don't listen to it.
Yeah, come and see Darren.
And the last thing is Australian. Please understand that if you're from Australia, they've just opened the country. Everybody's gone mad to get a visa for the girlfriend, which is understandable.
Yeah, of course,
they haven't seen them for over a year.
Yeah.
Anything up to 16 weeks.
16 weeks? That's 4 months.
Yes.
Wow.
That's for a standard tourist. If you're married or you've got family entered in that tourist visa, they're quicker. So what they're doing at the moment, it's like a beauty contest. Well, this guy's got a wife and kids. He goes to the top of the pile.
Right.
This one is just a bucket and spader and his girlfriend, and he'll have to wait a tourist. Yeah, he'll have.
I like making sandcastles. What's the matter with you?
Yeah, I've been on the beach for years.
No, I tell. Brilliant. Is that us done? Is it, mate? You're all up to date with everything?
Yeah.
All right,
I think
fantastic.
That's enough for now. I've got some stuff for next time.
Okay.
But what I want to do is I want to be pretty much 80%, 85% sure before I say anything.
Yeah, I must admit, guys, I mean, what Darren spoke about today, I mean, you know, they do notoriously change their decisions very rapidly. They often do it without telling people until it's too late. So, you know, what I would suggest is no matter what Darren's spoken about today, and he's given some great information there, please get in touch first just to get an up-to-date, up-to-the-minute answer, rather than say, well, yeah, but you said that 3 weeks ago. Guys, honestly, I'll probably walk out the door today and tomorrow it'll change. You know, just get in touch with Darren, make sure that we cover all the bases, because unfortunately, you know, it does happen. Yeah. It does happen.
What we've knocked out today should be fine.
Okay, mate.
Okay, I'm pretty much 100% sure that none of that will change.
Okay.
Retirement visas, everything. 1st of April, what we spoke about, everything will be hunky-dory. But I think next show that we'll do will be closer to the time when hopefully they'll be knocking everything out and we'll have some new news.
I hope so, mate. I hope so.
Yeah, but we're looking up, aren't we?
We are stepping forwards.
It's getting better.
We are stepping forwards.
People are investing. You know, you drive around and you see more places opening up, and the Thais are doing a lot of investing now, opening up.
Mate, I was out the other night. It's a good vibe. There's people out. The girls are starting to come back. There's a good feeling in the city. You know, like you say, there's a lot of. You go around now. You look at some of these massive developments that are being built.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you go up to the roundabout up by Naklua and the top of Second Road.
Massive.
2 humongous buildings. I mean, they're just outrageous. And you know, so there's obviously they know what we don't know, but they're not going to build multi-billion bahts worth of buildings on a whim and a prayer.
What Thailand do is they plan. It might be 10 years in advance, but listen, you come here, you're going to have a good time now.
Yeah, of course you are.
You're going to have a good time. If you're not going to have a good time, then that's your own fault.
Yeah, well, if you come over here and you
don't have a good time, there's so much seriously wrong.
Well, if you come over here and you still got some pent-up frustration, go down the gym with this man.
Look at the state of me, I'm only 21.
And spot him, just spot him. You'll soon see how strong he is. That'll get all you frustrated. Mate, it's been brilliant. Thank you so much, Darren. It's been a pleasure.
Great to see you, and thank you for your time.
Thank you very much indeed. Guys, listen, I know we have a bit of a laugh and a joke, but take that away. Very, very serious. No, Darren's got an incredibly good reputation. He's been in many, many years. Already, go onto Discord, have a look on there, ask people that have dealt with Darren. He's given them some flawless service. So get in touch. Doesn't matter what it is, how small, insignificant, whatever it is you feel, get in touch with us, man. It's just going to take you 5 minutes out of your day to send him an email. So just do that, guys. All right, that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, please remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. As I just mentioned then, get on Discord, have a look. There's nearly 12,000 people on there now. It's growing from strength to strength, and literally there's so much information on there, so please have a look on there. And if you would like to support the channel, there is a link in the description below, and I think membership starts from as little as 89 pence a month. All right, that's it. Bargain, eh? I know, it's bargain, isn't it? Anyway, that's it from us, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.
Thank you.